Yeah. Yeah, number six kind of resembles.
Dog, dinosaur, and two.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so you kind of see different types of variations of animals. You mentioned maybe like a dinosaur, maybe of some sort, or some type of mouse.
You think Batman?
Batman.
Absolutely. Batman was
Oh,
very
yeah,
historic, right? Back in the 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
The Batman.
Yeah, but believe it or not, that bat similar emblem is actually the oldest stone in this case. It's about 10,000 years old.
Jesus
It came
Christ.
right here from Michigan, and pretty much these stones are referred to as bird stones, and they're made out of what is called banded slate. The reason why they're kind of referred to as bird stones because a few of these actually resemble what it looks like to be a bird. But what's unique about these stones is that we really don't know the functionality of them, but we do have theories about what these could have been used for. So, for example, a lot of the functionality, we do know that they're originally found from Michigan along the shorelines, if you will. And if you look closely, they have kind of like these very distinctive patterns in terms of how they cover the stone. These are made out of stone. But do you guys have any questions about these right here?
No.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So you guys ready to move on? All right, cool.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty.
Our story. Think about, for example, talk about Little Red Riding Hood. What's the moral of Little Red Riding Hood? Little Red Riding Hood, they got one word to return to them. Yeah, there's no story of Little Red Riding Hood.
Ooh, I like this giant blanket. So rough.
Alright, so currently we just. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so now we are in the southwest region of the United States, talking about like Arizona and New Mexico, where it's really dry and it's really hot. And these artifacts are actually originated from there. And these artifacts have to do with their connection to spirits. Also, these artifacts right here actually have different functionalities. So these artifacts would have been used either for a ceremonial purpose or an actual purpose to kind of hold things in general, or they would have been traded, meaning they would have been sold to tourists or different art collectors. Now, the larger ones would have actually been for ceremonies, and the smaller ones would have been for to hold like things like water and grain and things like that. But what's unique about these pots is that the people from these regions, they're designed by the females actually, and they actually originate from different types of dreams they have, these designs. And once they awake, they kind of try to emulate those same designs that they have from the dreams. And this actually follows a really old tradition that dates back about 50 to 100 years, if you will. And right behind you is kind of an example of a modern version of the classical pieces you're looking at right, or the classic pieces you're looking at right here. And this was recently made actually by a husband and wife.
Nature stuff and fishing and just how beautiful and intricate this is their decoration.
Absolutely. If you look closely, some of these actually have symbols, as you mentioned, of things such as nature and fish, and some of these kind of allude to ideas of wanting to have things such as rain in these areas. Because as mentioned before, these are very dry areas. So these are their ways of kind of wishing for things such as rain. Questions? Make sense?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ready to move on?
Yeah.
All right, let's go check out some different things.
As soon as you said that, that faded out, and I was like, wait, what?
Think about the time it takes to make this. I can't even.
Well, live stream, good.
You walk by and look at the dates and see this. You know, you're like, whoa.
Mm.
Yeah, you can.
Oh my god.
Like the first one they found.
This looks like something Japanese right here, like some Japanese culture. That looks all like Japanese culture right there. Okay, let's just here we seen a bunch of this stuff. This was not here. This is probably where they're making a. That's obviously going to. We can already tell by that, by the look of it. Oh yeah, this was all this stuff was here last time I was here. I remember all this very vividly. And I remember a lot of this. And if you like, I started I'm out. I started a YouTube.
Look at that. That looks crazy.
I'm actually doing a live stream about this one.
Around this area right here. All right, so are you guys familiar with the term shrine? Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so it's pretty much an area of worship. Now, what we're looking at right here is a replica of a shrine of African deity from Nigeria. That originally he was a living person. He was actually a king. He was a ruler of the Oyo Empire, which was around the 13th to 14th century, one of the biggest areas in terms of knowledge and resources in terms for Nigeria. Now, Shango pretty much was a ruthless king. He was considered an unfair king, and according to some certain people. But eventually, he was from his throne, and after he died, he still had worshippers, or he still had like a cult-like following, and they used these shrines to kind of worship Shango. They also believed he was responsible for things such as thunder or lightning. They thought he had that power to control those things. And they're using the shrine to kind of pay homage and respect to Shango, and also to kind of make weary his enemies. They also believe that by worshiping Shango, his enemies will be smited with ancient stones and lightning. So it's a lot of supernatural elements and thinking about just deities in a very different way and worshiping them.
You said 1900s? Or what? No, this is the.
Now, these are from the like 1800s and 1900s, keep in mind, but these are made as replicas of an original shrine.
Because I
within
think
Europe.
that seems pretty recent for an level book.
Absolutely. Keep in mind that a lot of the artifacts have been a continuation of the tradition. Each of these artifacts you do see have been sculpted actually directly from tree bark, directly sculpted to be these images of different women and different deities. Shango was also a protector of women and a protector of twins. And as you look closely, you usually see on both sides of a major figure two children-like aspects. That's to kind of represent that idea. And they also thought of him in different variations. So Shango could, in some terms, be a representation of a leopard or an ox or even a lightning bolt. So they had different symbols for him. It all depends. He was also considered kind of a symbol of rebellion against the colonialization of Nigeria during this time as well. So it's kind of a symbol as well. Questions? Comments? All right, cool.
Wait.
Yeah.
Why are some of the sculptures like cracked at the top and right here you can see that this one's cracked at the top.
Yeah, you can. Keep in mind they're made out of wood. It could have been from pressure, or it could have just been from improper handling. I'm not necessarily sure why that crack is there. But also what I wanted to say is that most deities within Nigeria usually have some type of shrine of some sort.
And these were Yoruba?
Mm-hmm.
The Igbo, the other group, or the Igbo, isn't it the other group in Nigeria? No?
Yes, it is.
And so-
But yeah, this is the Yoruba people. And thank you. That kind of connects to Shango. He was actually his society origin was kind of before the Yoruba
Okay.
civilization.
Let's try to imagine, just put it in mind. Thank you so much.
So if you guys have any questions, ready to move on?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're about to head to the second floor, check out some different stuff.
Elevator or we might be taking some stairs. Look away. Look away.
He looks pregnant with a
Just come on, just come on.
Do you need to take the stairs?
Hmm?
We can meet.
Do you need to take stairs?
No, I don't like stairs.
You guys all right? Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Well,
have a live
absolutely.
stream
Like,
going
the sexual
on.
aspect of like each of people was really, they didn't really, they weren't really.
I have a live stream. Huh? This, I remember him saying something about this being for like stuff for like rituals and stuff.
Oh, these elevators are not good. We'll have you stand very first, okay? You be the first out?
Why?
Look how beautiful this is. You good?
Oh no. This is, oh. No.
Good night.
Right.
Good night. Are you good? Let's just talk about art and fabulous.
This thing, I don't like big elevators. I like elevators, just not big ones.
Yeah, I don't like big small, big stairs.
Alright.
Now I don't feel right.
Right? We were at the woods and that stuff, and now we got here.
Can I put something?
Yes, can I please
Honey, you gotta
take
get
this?
your library book.
I really don't have a library voice. My library voice is mediocre. Well, I'm getting demonetized. Yep, definitely getting demonetized. Just so you know, this is art. This is not my fault.
This is the galleries that are dedicated to Pablo Picasso. He was a revolutionary artist, critical style. It's referred to as Cubism. It's the idea of breaking down regular portraits in a more cubic or flat manner. So tweaking the perspective on how we look at portraits in a way. But if you look closely, that's a lot different from the rest, right?
Yeah, realistic.
Absolutely. No, you got it's more realistic. Now, this painting refers to the earlier career of Picasso prior to his visit to France, when he kind of developed Cubism. He was painting like this around the age about like 13 to 14 years old. So he's considered a prodigy in a way. But eventually he kind of veered away from his realism because he wanted to kind of pursue his own type of style, his own type of artistic expression. And this was kind of led to Cubism in a way. That idea of kind of playing with perspective of the face and features and things like that. Now keep in mind, a lot of people didn't like this when it first came out. It was very controversial, but over the course of time, people respected it because of its individuality or how it was expressed. Now, this is like one of the four earliest periods to kind of the later period of his career. And actually, each of these women in these paintings were played a significant role in his life at one point or another. This is why they're kind of in this gallery. But that last piece right there is one of his oldest pieces. That was actually a piece of his second wife. She was his muse towards the end of his career. So this is when he really started to kind of conceptually play with Cubism more than just a portrait, kind of playing with the idea of Cubism. As Picasso, he spent a lot of his career at France. He was living in early style. He did a multitude of works while at France. And the pieces you see right behind you are just artists who have been inspired by Picasso, except the ones to the far left. That is another version of Picasso. The other four are inspired.
One of the things we're going to do when we go back, we're going to do our own self-portrait. They don't necessarily have to be realistic. They can be inspired by. So you could be from who that doesn't really look like a person. So as we're looking at this stuff, think about who you are and how some of this art talks to you or not. Right? So that's one of the things we're going to do. We'll do a wall. Play with it, like maybe play with it, not exactly.
I remember we seen the mummy last time I was here.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's going on with this painting?
it looks like it's showing a bunch of things, possibly stars, sun, fish, moon. I have no idea what this is.
Absolutely. So it's showing a lot of familiar figures and shapes and some unfamiliar, like this aspect of nature. Anybody else? So what if I told you the person?
How?
So this artist has been inspired by a style known as surrealism, which kind of deals with the subconscious or the dreamlike state of mind. Now, this artist has been inspired to use different symbols and place substitute. In a way, this artist is using these two objects that represent the sun, and kind of this yellow aspects kind of. They're trying to figure out a different way to kind of represent themselves and their identity. Make sense? Yeah. But yeah, just drag out the different symbols and the pieces. And find the reality is that this is trying to express how they look in a very different manner. Which sometimes happens in art. But any questions? Alright, so we can continue to walk along this way. We're gonna actually head out back this way.
I got this on a live stream, so I'm good. I can just look back at this anytime. Minutes. Good stream, 20 minutes.
Escape slavery by using this cargo as a vessel to kind of escape from the south to the north. It took him about 24 to 27 hours to do so because he was traveling directly from the deep south to the northern states. But anyway, what happened was his family had been traded to another plantation. This made him very distraught and upset. So he wanted to kind of escape slavery himself, right? So what he did was he met with members of the Underground Railroad, and they put him in a box just like this. Keep in mind, this is a replica, it's not the original box. And he used this cargo to escape. Now, after he escaped, he went along to kind of use his story as a testimony. He kind of used his story as a motivational speech to kind of escape traumatic times for others. But keep in mind, unfortunately, after he used this tactic, people became more aware, so others who tried after him were unsuccessful. But yeah, this story refers to as a symbol of perseverance or resilience in a way. And the song is titled Strange Fruits by Billie Holiday. And this song also alludes to violence during this time, and also kind of very similar to what he was going through in his life. Questions? Comments? Make sense?
Where is the original box?
I'm not sure. That's a very good question. I think it'd be kind of controversial to keep something like that in the museum anyway.
Wait, where did they mail him? Like, did they mail him to Michigan or just any up north state?
If I'm not mistaken, he came to Illinois, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, So you guys ready to check out some more stuff?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is it ironic that I got the same tour guide I had last time? This looks very interesting. A basketball looks like hanger wires or something like that. Feathers. Don't get too close. An alarm will go off if you get too close to the art. Dead serious. Like as long as you don't cross the line, you're good.
So, you guys have to kind of guess whether this woman had a lot of money or was less fortunate. What would be your guess? Just by like basically looking at this photo. Do you think she has a lot of money or not so much money?
I personally think like something happened to her. Like she didn't have a lot of money before, but then ended up having a lot.
So maybe she went through a transition.
Yeah.
Of some sort. If you guys really look at her face, what is her face kind of telling you, or the expression on her face?
I was thinking that. I'm taking it.
Maybe a little bit too overconfident, overzealous, maybe.
Yeah.
Hurt sassy, very good. Yeah. But does this piece kind of evoke things such as kind of confidence or self-awareness, things like that, characteristics of that? Well, the artist who did this, her name was Something You Can Feel, and she kind of titled it this based upon the material she's kind of using. If you were to kind of get close to it, thinking about became more prominent, and ideas of self-awareness, self-confidence, and self-empowerment are very important, primarily African-American women, and she's kind of referring back to this even today of those same issues. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now, she's also a photographer. You guys are familiar with Cardi B. The artist just recently did a photo for Cardi B in the High Fashion magazine, Nickelodeon Thomas. But she does a lot of work just like this in terms of making these 70s scenes to kind of evoke empowerment, once again, like I said, and just a different variation of empowerment.
I'm just wondering how long it took for her to make this. Because I can see there's paint and then there's like beads and a bunch of other material. Yeah.
Definitely took her quite a while. But what I do know that this originally was just a photo, because as mentioned before, she is a photographer. So she's pretty much using that photo as a reference to kind of recreate these pieces. She usually kind of expands the image and she retraces over and then adds her own kind of style to it.
So that explains why the corners are kind of rounded out, because a picture would usually have rounded out corners.
Exactly.
Guys, one of the things, she also did a whole series of self-portraits, and that's one of the models that we're going to be using. So just when we talk about it, like, oh, I remember her, that's this one. So put that in your brain so that when you talk about it, because she has a whole bunch of different faces that show her other sides. They're really powerful. So this is the connection.
Yep, originally she was using herself as a model. Eventually she switched to Muse because she wanted to kind of add a little bit of variation to her later work. All right, guys, you guys follow me. We can continue on checking out more stuff.
Question before we even get in here: is this painted on 3D or is that actually a divot in the painting?
It's a bit.
Thank you. Because that was confusing my brain a lot. That definitely looks awesome. It looks like something from a video game. Sculpture. I remember this. I remember this. I loved it.
So you saw this before?
Yeah. We came through here, stopped stopped here talking about this bit. It was for an art class of McBride Middle School. I was actually wearing the exact same jacket.
This is so popular, everybody wants to be here.
Then there's that.
You guys come on in.
All right, so before we get back to talking about this, let me ask you guys a few questions. If you could tell me the expression of that horse's face, what kind of comes to mind? What does that horse's face kind of express? Maybe surprise, fear, maybe some type of anguish. Yeah, you had your hand up, or? All right, what about stress? Is also mentioned back here. Stress? Yeah, absolutely. What about the guy's face? Confident.
Strong,
Strong.
ready for battle.
Ready for battle. What about brave? You guys can kind of see like bravery on his face. Yeah. So you guys notice that this guy has on a distinctive type of clothing.
Yeah.
He got on Timberlands. He has on jeans, tank top, absolutely. He got a tattoo as well on his arm. Yeah.
The jacket is kind of off, but you can still see it.
Yeah, he even got on a jacket that's kind of on the other side of him.
Yeah, cause like I can't remember his name, but he liked to like can combine the background and the actual painting over each other.
Very good observation. So you notice this painting is kind of referring to a certain time period that this guy has on modern clothing, right?
Yeah.
So right now, this is kind of a cross-cultural, and this piece is titled Officer Hussars, and it's done by the New York artist Kehinde Wiley. This is the same artist who did the Barack Obama portrait that's in the Smithsonian. And he did a cross-cultural reference. Now, the guy that's on the horse was a stranger that the artist invited into his studio. And the guy chose this painting, Officer of the Hussars, which is to the left of this painting. And he just used this guy's reference. Now, this piece is kind of sending different types of messages in a way. Originally, as we got this guy's face looks brave, kind of putting on kind of this very chauvinistic kind of appearance. It's supposed to kind of bring about bigger ideas about this symbol of being very proud and brave in a way. And if you look closely, he has a purple jacket, which is also in reference to this idea of royalty or affluence, which goes along well, the gold leafing as well, to kind of add emphasis to this idea of being very affluent or fancy in a way. But it just evokes just that bravery, excellence, pride in a way, because this artist felt like there wasn't many versions such as this that existed in the art world. Does that make sense, everybody? So he took it upon himself to kind of recreate this in his own manner for those purposes.
So unexpected. He was just amazing.
You want to add anything to this, Chelsea?
Yeah, we just found the idea that this is rewriting history. There's a really civilian where full color, where Black people weren't seen as affluent power. This artist has a very long history of rewriting history, showing people in powerful
You guys got any questions about this artist? Anything, process? All right, cool. So we're actually going to do a roundabout. We're going to walk back this way and walk out to the contemporary area, my group.
And like, real quick, just take a look at the original and just see what you did with it, because the idea is you can manipulate it and make it your own. So I just want you to get a quick peek at the original design.
I believe that was Napoleon, like a painting of Napoleon, I believe. I can't remember who it
But
was.
it's that kind of page, right?
Yeah.
The general on board. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So we're actually going to
Sorry, slide over to get
I did not notice that. This just looks like melted metal. Melted bended metal. Ooh. I really wonder what this represents. I'm just wondering what this represents. Hmm. He probably
No, actually, yeah,
1850s,
early 19.
1850s, early 1900s.
Okay, mid 1800s, early 19.
Yeah.
What was that? 20s or the 30s. Where do you think this is taking place?
New York. Boston, to be exact.
I'm gonna say
Massachusetts?
yeah, Massachusetts, somewhere in the South, maybe. You mentioned like maybe
Boston.
Boston, New York, so kind of that region. Ohio, maybe.
That's pretty close.
So if you have to look at this guy right here, would you say he has a little bit of money or he's kind of less fortunate?
Because that might explain why the person's not colored in.
That's why.
Because like some dreams, they'll just have a silhouette of something instead of the actual thing.
Yeah, you really, yeah. Actually on point with it. Now this artist believed that his works were kind of like a time machine, like a place where time and space kind of stood still. And he focuses on using 3D environments to kind of use as mirrors to society. So in a way, a lot of his environments will have these white plastic figures because he wants you to kind of look at the work as a mirror or reflection of society. And these figures kind of represent kind of the ghost in the shell of what people are within this society. So kind of a little bit of a spiritual aspect to his works. Now, this artist is from New York, and this was supposed to kind of be a New York-inspired piece because he is from the Bronx. And this artist wants you to really look at his works as kind of a photograph in a way, and he wants you to kind of look deeply into the photograph and kind of seek out the more beautiful things, the things very gritty, mysterious, unclear environments. So it's about kind of taking out the beauty in the grittiness. Does that make sense? Yeah.
What year was it from you?
This piece is from the 60s, I believe 63 or something. Yeah, he originally was a painter.
No,
He was
no,
studying
no.
still life painting. After he went for those different fields, it seems to be a questions.
14, 15.
Doing a really good job. We're actually about to head back downstairs. We got one more stop, and then you guys are free to kind of run around and do whatever you like.
Hey, I like wandering. But I kind of like this because, like some people, there have been reports about some people, like their dreams would tell the future. Like they have a year.
The milk one was right around here. With the ground
Oh, the Marina on Brahma. Would you like to stop by there?
If we have a minute?
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought that was kind of fun. I know it takes a minute, but if we have just a little bit of free time, maybe.
What I was saying was, like some people have said their dreams would predict the future. Like this has actually happened with me too. But like I would have a dream.
Alright guys, so what we're looking at right now is an 8-minute video loop of performance art. So what the artist is doing, she's actually performing to kind of convey a bigger message. This artist, her name is Marina Abramovich. She currently resides within Spain, but this work is actually speaking to bigger ideas about women and their capabilities in society. So right now she's in a convent, which is a place where none of the holding this pot of milk, if you look closely, to kind of symbolize motherhood and a mother's strength. And she's putting on this uniform to kind of allude to one of the many roles that women have in society. And this performance act is kind of deconstructing those limitations or what people have to say about what a woman's limitations is in society. So it's kind of breaking down that notion. Does that make sense, guys?
We've got breaking the end.
Yeah, so it's pretty much just going to repeat itself after 8 minutes. But the whole idea is that it's conveying the message that women cannot be constrained to what society really thinks of them. Sounds like they're capable. Any questions? Does that make sense?
Did you guys notice the like now there's no spill, we saw the end of it, so it was all spilled, but it was so subtle. Right? Like, think about how the woman standing in the kitchen with a bowl of milk, and then everything that Lily told us about how what the meaning behind that is.
So, I'm going to have everybody follow me. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Water. It's so. Bro. Oh, what is this? This was here last time.
Oh, I like it.
I believe this was here too. Last time I was here, we took these stairs right here and went down. This is pure silver. That is pure silver. A lot of this looks like pure silver. Side. Seems up to live stream. I don't know what's up, bro. Like for real. Oh, no, you actually live streaming? Yeah. I just sit in my pocket right here, going I don't have to touch it. Ha. Saudi. Au revoir. A lot of this looks like pure silver, and some of this just looks like iron.
We'll go to the bathroom.
We were told to go to the bathroom before we left the house. Classic.
That's to deal with the Day of the Dead and a lot of that cultural aspect. So if you guys have enough time, I recommend checking it out.
I want to check out the Apprentice. Yep, definitely getting demonetized. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, good. Jesus Christ. Like, hey, what's good? As long as you don't get too close to like the actual exhibit itself, you're perfectly fine. What if these things came to life and started grabbing swords and fighting each other? I am definitely getting demonetized for this video. Ooh, I remember that giant bowl.
It does. It would have been used to baptize children.
Ah. But it does look like that one giant bowl from Kung Fu Panda, though. Do you know, actually, this actually used to be dirt until everybody started touching it. It started to rub off all the dirt, and then it turned to gold. Someone scratched the shit out of this. Oh, it smells like metal.
Is that recording?
It's a live stream. I was about to say, where did she go? Jose! Jose! Don't! No! Don't touch the donkey!
Soft donkey. Smooth donkey. Bro, one of my ponies is smaller than
Actually, this used to be covered in dirt, and that when they dug it up, it used to be covered completely in dirt. They started to rub on it, like people started to rub on it, and so that's when it started to show like the actual gold bronze part of it.
Bro, one of my ponies had a baby not too long ago, and it's smaller than this.
I was about to say how, but I guess life just wanted to really die.
It's a mini.
The bus will leave, like, you gotta go. So, have a map maybe, so you don't get yourself lost. Yeah, go play. You have like 45 minutes.
Oh, Jose! A friend us. No, I'm going to.
Oh, alright.
Let's go. Last year they didn't want us to go off by ourselves, and now they're letting us go off by ourselves. Big fella, where are you going? Oh,
That's still happy. But my when she had it says singer.
like they look at all like breads, fruits, and stuff. We like them.
This one has
These all. You know what? Keep taking pictures and send them to me on Snapchat. Why does this look like? Bro. This looks like. Oh yeah, I forgot something. This stayed. Like I had to touch it to find out.
and all. You put the pictures up. This has so much meaning. And and at night for a single day or a single night, you get to live the day back.
I can't believe someone actually made a channel that big. These are just beautiful.
This stuff,
Yeah, like it's just absolutely beautiful.
look at the baby.
I'm definitely getting demonetized. I should have done this on Twitch.
Still live streaming, aren't you?
Yeah, I just sit in my pocket and let it go. This is a Japanese ofrenda.
Look at that sword.
These swords are actually dated millions of years old. Like certain ones, they still exist. This one is refurbished.
That's awesome.
Like this is actually an original piece right here.
Is anyone watching? No.
No, it's not meant for people to watch right now. It's just for like afterwards, after the video is done, it uploads itself. But this
I'm
isn't
tearing
a,
up. This is really mean. It's mean.
this is an original piece right here. It like the plastic and like the teeth and stuff
If you
are
open this up,
refurbished.
if you open this up and take this down, you can see right here in the actual part
Yeah.
that it was made by someone famous because they would put their markings on it.
Yeah, and like this is all beautiful right here.
Look at that.
Like someone, if they wanted to, they can just pick it up,
What time is it?
take it. 10:40.
I have one of these. They're actually
Those
really-
are like originals, like they were used for especially used for war. Then Japanese soldiers, like this
It's just
stuff,
like a stuff.
like this stuff is beautiful. Especially the Japanese of has beer. Yeah, my grandfather's too. Hey, we're on Bay of Frenda. You're about to die.
I cry over here every time we do this.
Oh snap! This has a whole fucking bicycle. Right here. Yo, gang, picture with this thing. Oh, let me get you too. Ah.
Shooting, yeah. Wow. Happens every year. Listen,
15 or so.
an alarm for 11.
All right.
So you guys see that.
You guys want to head upstairs and use the elevator to get up there? But this is all very, very beautiful. Yeah.
What's today? Tuesday?
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's head upstairs. Or even farther.
What is upstairs? Level 3, no public access. Really? What's tomorrow? Egyptian. Let's go to the
Level
Egyptian.
1 cafe, African, Egyptian. Okay, after we head up to level 2, we need to open.
Try pressing first down. We're supposed to go down.
No, we can hold this.
Oh, let's use the stairs. Let's use the stairs. Take me too long. No, the stairs are right there.
Those stairs are closed. You know that? All right, after we turn. Yeah, I'm definitely getting demonetized for this video. I'm getting my hell with this video. What?
Yeah, there should be stairs over here. Stairs? Yeah, we can pass her tower. That's actually what the inside of a Kendall tower would look like, actually. We need to find. No weapon. Alright, let's just do this. Oh, these were like the guard, they're the Emperor's guards. Like the long one in the back would be used for like beheading and stuff. These ones be like to paralyze them. Like not to kill them, but just paralyze them. Wait, art and the technology? Are these ones used? These were actually used to put the mummy in the like after they took out all the guts and stuff, and like the guts and the brains.
No, usually they put your heart in it.
Yeah, and like the brains.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just bored. I'm trying to find some fun in this.
This is fun. What are you talking about? You guys remember this?
They would usually put their painted pictures on top of it.
Yeah. You guys remember this thing? I know y'all do. It doesn't smell like absolute death in here now. Like when they had first moved it in, it smelled like absolute death.
No, I don't understand it.
But, oh,
So cool.
hieroglyphics. I want to learn so bad. Okay, I can actually read some of these, but not too well. These right here I can read. Okay. Those, okay, like the first couple part, yeah. Those who disturb, okay, like the Emperor and like Anubis or somebody, like the Emperor and God. Yeah, like they're playing a game or something. Shall perish, like disturb their game. That like that's part of right here. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I keep forgetting that there's a silent one. Yeah, there's silent one. See, this is just a. Ooh, this is just a bigger version of right here.
I've never seen something this up close.
Yeah. Or just imagine someone grabbing the katana, going berserk, grabbing some muskets too, be like, ah, what's up, niggas? Yeah. Jesus. Well, obviously, it's Egyptian. It's obviously going to be an unknown art. These were meant to represent royalty and a goddess. Like this stuff is just. Yeah, like they worship cats, and like when they died, they would mummify their wife, and they would mummify the cat. Like
I've
everything.
seen one where they mummified a bird with it.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Yeah, let's hit this right here. This man just loves taking pictures. He's gonna be a photographer.
Guess what he told me in the beginning? Oh, I don't like taking pictures.
Now he's a fucking photographer. Yeah, some of these were used for like worship and shrines. Oh yeah, those were used for like crowning a like a new leader. Oh yeah, this was definitely used for crowning a new king of sorts. See, this right here, that's a.
Looking for the ones
Look for the ones for like battles. Oh, if you're looking for that, nah. If you're looking for those, that'd be like for this. These were used to like intimidate their enemies, strike fear into their heart. Looks like a shield. Nah, that's a face mask. You want to try to find the red parts? I want to try to find the red parts. I would like this card. Remember, they're Japanese. Obviously, they can. Elevator. Kids. What? Let's go use the stairs up. Damn, we're looking for a fast way to get up. Let's find another elevator or some stairs. These are African stitchings. They were used for like these. I think these were used to represent. Like that was. Oh yeah, that's a staff. That's a staff. Yeah, like stuff that would go on the staff. Well, look, I just know a lot of. Hit this right. I just know a lot about this type of stuff. I know, but I'm Arts of Egypt. You know what? Let's go back in here. Might as well. Cause like I love the Arts of Egypt. There's no other way. Yeah. Let's go back into the Arts of Egypt. I want to see that mummy. I want to try to read more hieroglyphics. Okay, we still got lots of time. I'm gonna try to read some. This is represent. Yeah. What is the X-ray? Yeah, like when they did all this, you could see like they took out all the nonsense. Is that a child? Looks like it. Did he eat a child before he died? Oh, that's a she, by the way.
Yeah, it's a she. It's like in this side. That's a child.
That has to be.
This part. On this part, you can see. Look, there's a baby. You can see that.
All right, let's hit the flag. Nice. Jesus Christ. Let's walk fast. They can be loud as fuck. Yep.
And how they would weld the hand, no, how they would forge the actual blade with the
Yeah.
it still did the job.
Yeah, they got the job done. They did what they need to do. Yo, is everybody just... Food? Is it free? As long as it's free? Because I don't have any cash.
We pretty much saw everything.
Except the Rosa Parks exhibit.
Yeah, that, yeah.
They ain't got no Sprite.
They got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. On you? Yes, on me.
They actually have original Faygo.
They literally said no food and drink, so I didn't bring my money. My money's on the bus. But they said they think they
Original
had
Faygo?
You should buy me a Muslim.
How much are you? How much? It depends how much, right?
You gotta ask them.
I don't know how much it is.
But they deadass have original Faygo here.
That's awesome.
And I get why Red Papa is the most famous because it's strawberry.
Yeah. Why aren't you trying orange?
Orange is good. I just don't like grape as much.
Yeah, grape is
Cinnamon rolls.
Yo, we can split this up.
As long because you're paying me back. Take all of this.
Oh, water right here? Hope so.
Keep all this. Keep it. On the bus, give me a $5 bill.
So you keep that. That's yours. So you gotta give me $5 on the bus.
Got it?
Gotta get some water. Too fast. There's water over here, guys. It's cold water.
Cinnamon rolls. That's what I really want. Where you get water? All the way over there.
Look at this. How these kids got debit cards? Got
You know-
jobs? Good job for you.
I get paid a lot. Like, under
Look
70
where
a
you
job.
work.
I do roofing for my dad.
Oh, okay.
So it's a really dangerous job, but it pays good money.
It does. We tried to rip them a few years ago.
But we don't do harnesses though.
You guys buy
Oh, no.
anything?
We have no money.
Can you please buy me a cinnamon roll?
How much is cinnamon? You better split that.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can split it.
To be honest,
Like
I have to see
obviously.
I have to see how much money I have in my card.
All right.
Just give me a second. Alright, out of the way, out of the way. If you're not lying, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. They had the original red pop right here. This man Jose took it.
Where'd you go?
Here. 18 cents? Nah, total. Have a quarter.
Wait, what? What? You don't act like I didn't see that. No, I'm gonna act like I didn't see that. A Fago is $3?
Yeah, 318.
Fago is $3.
How much is the honey?
We're gonna find out.
Like a Fago at my corner store, a Fago is what? 130? 130? A 2-liter Fago at my corner store, it costs 130.
This is probably $10. How much is a cinnamon roll? What? 318 for a honey bun or cinnamon roll.
Dude, I can sell for 120 at my corner store. I can get a 2-liter Fago original.
I want one so bad though. I want one right now so bad.
I know this food is just
Oh, like, how much was it?
I would love a coffee. That would be great.
No, look, I think this is culture right here.
Bro, this better be some coffee.
What is this? Oh, wait, here.
I'm about to say, where is the cups at here, people? Here, go get it. A piece of lemon.
Ah, that's hot water. I'm dope for doing that.
You are.
At least now we know.
Now you know it's hot water.
Absolutely not.
No.
Oh, snap.
Free water. You guys broke the glass and stuff?
I have no cash on me at all. I'm broke. I'm broke period.
Do free.
If I start pointing
Okay.
at you,
Okay.
Let me take this shit off your hands. That's like 4 lemons right there.
I don't want to spend my change because I'm trying to get Black Ops 4.
Why is it so echoey? Now, do they have some tea over here?
You look at this tea.
Look, I like me some tea. I'm a tea guy.
There we go.
I'm a tea type of
We got
guy.
15 minutes.
I'm
Alright,
gonna eat these lemon spice toast.
big fella, can you do me a favor and scoot over real quick? Thanks. What's this?
I'm about to buy a honey bun.
Yes, please. Michigan sugar. Aw, can we split that?
Hey, give me $1 and I'll buy it, bro. Four. I got a quarter. You want this change? Hey. I just need, I just need one.
There's no tea.
More than a quarter. No.
Let's find out what this
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, that's green.
No, it's not. It can't be.
20. 25. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 38.
Okay, someone was a dummy at this.
It's water, right?
Hot water. Don't you see how the cup is warping? That's the science of things.
Okay, can I get a minute?
Oh yeah, sorry. You just... sorry, I was watching.
That's alright.
But yeah, somebody decided to put hot water in the plastic cup.
Wait,
This is
that's
ice
hot?
cold. This
Yeah.
is hot.
Oh, that's not a good idea. It's gonna melt.
$6 for both of this. Down the drain.
Bro, I can get that stuff at my corner store for
I
like
know,
good
both
money.
of you can get this stuff. $6 down the drain.
That's unfortunate. There's no places with 3 chairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you guys because I got nowhere else to sit.
Dead ass.
I paid $6 for this. I'm gonna enjoy every bite.
Bro, I don't got no food.
Yo, there's free water over there and
We
some
got
free
lunch
lemons.
at the school.
Huh?
We got lunch at the school.
I know.
School ID.
At school, you need your school ID if you have free lunch.
5 more left.
If I have it.
Yeah, like your mom can sign, your mom,
You gotta buy it.
parent or guardian can sign like something that takes money out of their credit card to pay for your food.
Oh,
I know that.
this is delicious.
It is.
It's only like $1 or $2 that comes out of their credit card.
This white stuff.
I gave her $20 and $2 today.
Wait.
Why? I would say, hell no.
Hell no.
Hey, bro. Let me waterfall that. Let me waterfall that after you go.
Do you even know what it is?
Nigga, get some ice cold water with some lemon in it. I guarantee you'll be fine.
It'll be satisfying.
I already put it in my mouth, bro.
You over here drink that.
How much would you think?
Wait, what?
How much would you
What is
think?
that? Honestly, that's supposed to be a $10 roll?
Waste the money.
Well,
Can I get like a little piece? 318.
318. $6 for both of this. But I'm not broke. I got 200 in my pocket.
I gotta pop on the bus, bro. I'm behind the bus.
I'm trying to
Can you help me out?
What is that? Orange brush or something?
Nah,
Fago, the
Fago.
original. I got.
I'm just
It tastes
turning.
better than the original
That's
brush.
what I'm saying.
Bro, why?
Like nowadays they dilate the like all the sugar and all the strawberry and stuff.
So why? How come they got the original, but we got the cheap? No, that's not even cent.
Oh no, me, I got the original a 2 liter of the original,
You need to put the
99 cents at my corner store.
Bruh, back then, especially, but even if you got they don't.
I got them. I'm in like that Ipsy Canton like crossover area. Like Ipsy Canton area, like you're dead smack in the center. And sometimes if you step in a certain part, you'll be considered Ann Arbor. Yeah, I'm there, bro. That corner store, it has everything you want.
You can't close it.
Does it have had the good stuff.
Yeah, it got bread, Fago, Sprite, everything.
They better have the original donuts that be made fresh.
Oh, they got the original Little Debbie's too.
Try it.
That original
Why
honey
do they
bun.
give us all three fruit?
What? This?
Try it.
Hey, bro, I'm about to cop that frosting right there.
It's iffy.
Go ahead.
Hey.
It's not good, but it's not great.
The only thing I took it off.
It's not good, but it's not great.
What type of frosting?
That's what I'm saying.
This man
I'm
just
about
like.
to take it looks like off-brand version of Chroma.
Thanks, brother.
Oh no, I can't eat that.
See, he's my friend, so I give him some.
Bruh. What type of frosting is that? Oh god.
I'm still eating it. I don't care. $6, I'm not wasting. It's actually pretty good.
I wasted 20.
Like the frosting ain't good, but it's not great. It's good, but it's not great.
It's not great. Like, I'd eat it, but I wouldn't eat it every day.
I wouldn't. That tastes like. They just had that thing. Like, maybe the next one. Oh, right there, he'll buy it.
Okay. Like actual cinnamon and dough, like the dough is a little squishy, like mushy. That's just because of the icing and the actual cinnamon. But the actual cinnamon and dough, that's perfect. The icing is it's good but not great. So you're just gonna finesse the shit out of their chair? And not even gonna be at the table actually?
It's a happy holiday. You know what you gotta do?
What the hell is the service? The service.
Wait, don't be rude. Who taught you manners?
Dude, what if you did that at lunch?
But did what?
Wait, so
At
you
McBride.
don't have free lunch. Want this?
I'll take that over anything. I'm starving. Thank you, bro.
What if you
Wait,
did that
dude.
at lunch at McBride? You say, is this seat taken?
You're lucky.
You take the whole fucking table?
He's like, I know you don't see it.
I don't care that much.
Bruh.
Oh, wait, lunch at McBride. You do that. Is this seat taken? You take the whole fucking table?
Yeah, it's soda.
Bro, what?
It's only good when you have
No, it's
frosting on it.
soda.
It's that sticky shit. You right, it's off-brand. Come on.
But watch that be glue. Hey, bro, we got that glue cinnamon rolls. They're pretty good, though. Wait, we gotta cross the person next to us.
That was actually pretty good.
It's just you guys say. I'm
not lying to you.
gonna first better than cinnamon rolls. Apparently, Rick Ross eats glue now. It's only good
So you're about to
with
send it all
the
the pictures,
Yeah. You trying to go get some more free water?
water.
Nigga, come on. Nigga, get up.
Bro, watch her come over back. Sit back down.
Sit back down. Nah, come on. The water free. We can just walk up, grab a cup, get some water, we done.
You know, like those little places you just take them out of there?
Good. Just shove one in your jacket like there's no camera.
You actually, I hear you.
Dude. Already here. Don't get this. This is hot water. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit! I was going too fast.
You know I'm from the project. You know I'm up here for
Oh yeah. What?
They got sugar?
Yes, the sugar right there.
Big ones?
What do you need sugar for?
Nigga, what is you? This nigga stealing his package. Oh hell no! Hell no! Dude, I just remembered I'm still live streaming.
Oh, you're streaming the whole thing? Son, dude. I just wasted $6. I don't care. Is anyone watching?
Remember, it's not to be watched right now. Well, yeah, I was live streaming. Apparently, like our little snack time, but yeah. That's it.
Hey, Spud. Aries
This is Black Adam
ARIS.
signing off now. See you later.
Aries. Gotcha.